Hello, Jacqueline Haley here, coming to you today with a project share of a gift that I have crafted for a friend for Christmas. I'm calling this my Bolster pillow. I don't know if it's all getting in frame or not because it's probably approximately 22 inches long. But I have used the napkins again. This is a gold linen napkin that I have folded in half, and I've stuffed it with polyfill so it is nice and cushiony. And let's see where to begin. After I folded and sewed it, I hand sewed it. I put the gold curtain trim on the ends here, and I had in my stash some ruffled fabric. I don't remember where I got it from, but it was already ruffled and gathered, and so I used that on the end of the napkin. And from there, after applying the curtain dangle trim in the gold, I started to design the pillow with the vintage doilies that I like to use, that I had purchased from Donna Little in one of her bundles. And let's see, I then padded a heart in the center, and I placed a ruffled netting around the heart. I glued the bead strand around over top of the netting, and of course, as I said, the heart is padded with polyfill, and also I put cotton balls inside of the padding scented with the dragon blood essential oil, so it smells heavenly. And I have then used jewelry pieces on the heart here, another piece here in the center, and there's another piece here. Let's see, and a doily, some lace trim here at the bottom, and I used a vintage lace here, nylon lace, and some other ribbons at the top here. And then I applied I believe I got this from Debbie Vignola, this remnant here of lace. So I applied that, and then I tried to craft a butterfly image here with this lace piece. And I placed a scrap of lace here, and then I created some ruffled flowers from lace here and here, and another bling piece in the center of this one. And I used a vintage photo of an African American lady, and she's quite dressed up with a large hat on. I applied chain around the image and used various pieces of lace around the photo. And she can be taken off, but at first I started out like a tag, and then I decided no, I would just go ahead and place her on the pillow. So I hope you're seeing this. Like I said, it is pretty long, and I don't know if I have it in frame. if all of it is getting in frame. But this is the pillow. I'm calling it my Bolster pillow. So then on the back, I have crafted an envelope, business size envelope, and put the vintage doily there on the corners, a scrap here, blue lace, a scrap underneath this acrylic piece, and then it opens, and upon opening there is a small journal that I've made using vintage wallpaper on the front, a Tim Holt image of an African American lady, and the word vintage here at the bottom. I used lace and fabric strips here, streamers, and a button, and this is the back. And inside, this is for journaling. It's also scented with, the pages are scented with the dragon blood, and I hand sewn those in. And I just used alcohol inks and sort of just sprayed it and blotted the pages. So that's what we have inside. And this will be going to a girlfriend in Atlanta for Christmas. She doesn't usually watch YouTube, so I'm hoping she won't see it before Christmas. I also I made my own pattern of a stocking, and this is the stocking that I crafted for her from fabric, and I hand sewed that. And this cameo was given to me by Vanessa Bork, and I put the cameo on the stocking over top of the vintage coffee stained doily, and a sari ribbon bow, and a violet ribbon rosette in the center, and a satin hanger, and that is the back. So she will have an ornament to put on her tree. Got to remove some of these sari ribbon strands. So this will be going out to her in the mail Monday. And then I crafted a card for her as well. And this is the card. So that completes my project share, and I hope you all like it and that you might be inspired to make a cushion. So this is the Bolster cushion. I hope it's getting in frame. And that completes my project share. So thank you all for watching, and happy crafting. Goodbye.